Sure. What's up, Goose? What's up, Cool? What is up, Sydney? Here come the Niners after a nice touchdown drive in the first one. I hear you, Angel. It's hard to root for mine, too. There's a handoff. Breida gets a couple. Yeah, football's football, man. What up, Efrain? What's up? Nick, what's up, guys? Yep, that's right, Carson. Best USC quarterback. What up, Nick? How you doing? I figured I'd stream it. What the hell? It's a live game, right? It's a football game. Just because the two teams have bad records don't mean it can't be a good game. It's 7-3 49ers. Saints Rams, no. Unless that's a Sunday night game. I don't know what the Sunday night game is. I think that's a 4:25 game. What's up, Playboy? It'll be the night game, whatever that is. I think that's Packers Patriots. Breida gets out gets out to the 40. But yeah, Saturday night or tomorrow night we're doing Knicks Mavs. We're doing Knicks Mavs tomorrow night. And Saturday night, I hope you all join me Saturday night because you're going to get to see Bad Dog actually enjoy one of his football teams. You can actually watch Bad Dog enjoy an offense that can play when I do OU Texas Tech. I'm waiting for a night game, so everyone's been asking me to stream a Sooners game. So we're going to stream that game on Saturday night. Mullins back to pass, completes first down. Pierre Garçon having a big day. Oh no, I made a post yesterday, talked about my schedule. So I did that horror movie stream last night, which I appreciate everyone showing up. That was a good turnout for that. Man, that took a long freaking time show all those movies. But that last night, this tonight, Knicks Mavs tomorrow, Sooners Texas Tech on Saturday night. I believe it's the Sunday night game is Packers Patriots, and then I'm doing the Monday night game as well. So I'll be streaming all the way through Monday. What up, Geomon? Hope your birthday was fantastic yesterday. Took me a long time to get through all those damn horror movies, man. That was a long stream, but we did make it through all of them. We definitely did. Yeah. Listen, Angel, I hear you, man. I know what it's like to have a bad team. I got one too. I got a really bad team too. Horrible team. So I know, man. Awesome, Gio. Glad to hear it. Thanks, David. I appreciate the like, man. Always appreciate you guys hitting that like button for me. As Mullins has all day to throw down the middle, has a man wide open. Garcon is having a big day, finding the fountain of youth with Mullins throwing to him. Got the 49ers winning this? They very well could. I just want to say that so far, you see what a new quarterback behind center kind of does to inject some life into a team. Giants. Giants. Oh, God, it's a great question, Johnny. Boy, I don't know. We are both really bad. I think the Giants might be a little better. I don't know. Only because we still have Barkley and Beckham. Mullins rolls left, throws, incomplete. I know, Bobby, but the Giants look bad too, man. We're all bad. What's up, Sheldon? Well, you think this is a bad primetime game, guys? A week from Monday, we got Giants-Niners to watch. And you know I'm streaming that one. Giants-Niners. That's the on-the-clock bowl. Kind of like this one is. This is an on-the-clock bowl too. But we play the Niners in primetime, so another great toilet bowl game on primetime. But, God, I don't know. I'd rather let us see the damn field. I don't care if he got arrested or not. Put that kid out there. Who cares? Play action. Mullins and under pressure. Throws. Got a man. Set up well. Kittle all the way down to the 11. Yep. Giants 49ers prime time. Next Monday night. Not this Monday, but the Monday after it. Yes. Terrible. I think it's the 12th. I think it's November 12th. Oh, yeah, no, I hear you, old Blitzkin, and that's why I'm doing it. Not to mention I got Jalen Richard, and my running backs are so beat up. I had to freaking play Jalen Richard. I got Chris Thompson, who knows who's playing. I got Dalvin Cook, he's probably not playing, and the guy I'm going against has Jared Cook and Doug Martin. So I'm just hoping Jalen Richard can cancel out Doug Martin. If that happens, I'm in good shape. Just got to hope that the Raiders get behind and that Jalen Richard gets those cheap yards. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Yeah, I don't have George Kittle. I got Jimmy Graham as my tight end. But I did, even though he's on a bye this week, Philly 500 ain't in here, but Philly 500 or Eagles fans might appreciate it. I had Uzama from the Bengals. I just needed a backup tight end for when Graham had his bye. Well, Graham's bye is over, so I dumped Uzama, and I picked up oh, Jesus, I just lost his damn name. What the hell is Adams' first name on the damn Eagles? Why the hell can't I think of his first name? What's up, Marvin? How you doing? What the hell is the Eagles running back's name? His last name's Adams. Shit. What is his name? Jamal. Thank you. Jesus, it was driving me freaking crazy. Oh, Josh. Thank you. That's what it is. Josh Adams. Yes, what is it? Is it Josh or Jamal? You guys are killing me. What the hell is his name? I think it's Josh. Breida goes nowhere. I think it's Josh Adams. So I picked him up for future because I think he's the best running back in the Eagles. And the fact that since they didn't get a running back, I figured Josh Adams might be a little sleeper. Maybe I can find a diamond in the rough. I really have nothing to lose because my running backs are so freaking bad this year. None of them can stay healthy. I had Bilal Powell, he's hurt. I've had Dalvin Cook, he's been out. He's played 2 freaking games this year. Chris Thompson, the dude's banged up, missing time. I got nothing. And then I got 3 guys in a bye this week. And I'm playing the first place team in the division. And we're a game out. So it's a huge week for us. I need Deshaun Watson and Tom Brady to absolutely ball out, man. Golden Tate's a good receiver. I think the Eagles did a really good job getting him for a 3rd round pick. Think about it. Demaryius Thomas for a 4th, Golden Tate for a 3rd, and the Cowboys gave up a 1st for Amari Cooper. I don't care what Cowboys fans say. Like I said, Amari Cooper can definitely help the Cowboys, but that's too much. It's too much. Yeah, Corey Clement definitely fell off. Wendell Smallwood, I don't trust. I've won money in fantasy over the years, yes. Not much, though. I usually have bad luck, but I have won money the last couple of years. So, Mullins has looked good so far, man. Definitely. Jerry Jones isn't the brightest guy. And unfortunately for us Giants fans, I think that our owners are kind of getting in the same boat as Jerry Jones. I don't think they know what the hell they're doing, man. When your owner sucks, there's nothing you can do. You can't fire your owner. That's what's rough about it, So he is clueless, Cruzon. You're absolutely right about that, dude. You don't know what the hell is going on. Yep, this is bad. What up to know when Jerry's a drunk? I think Mara and Jerry go out drinking. I do. I definitely do. Yeah, whose trash the Giants are? No duh, dude. What up, Bex Ryder? How you doing, man? How you doing? Yes, Ricky, indeed. What up, G-Man? What's going on? How many movies do I think that was? I think I have over 350, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, there was a couple of things that, like, I have a packet of 50, I have a packet of 20. I mean, that's 70. I think I have over 350, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever the hell it was, I told you it took almost 3 hours for me to get through that stuff. Once I got down to it, I was like, the hell with it. I'm just going to finish them all off. So my most hated team in the NFL is the Cowboys. Well, the Eagles and Cowboys switch right now. I think the Eagles fans are being a lot, more decent. Some of the Cowboys fans are just they're smoking crack or something. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. So, but right now it's the Cowboys, but it can always change. It's always change. Nice going to the Pats game. That's because I'm so used to saying the Eagles. I really am, but it depends on the fan base. It depends on which fan base is ticking me off more. That's really how I decide which one I hate more, to be honest with you, because I don't like either one of them. Just like they don't like the Giants. I mean, it's it's the NFC East, man. Mullins throws, got a man really close. Really close. Go Cowboys. Well, the NFC East, excluding my team, it's going to be interesting going down the stretch for sure. Redskins are in a really good spot right now, but as I said, whatever team in this division has the best record within the division is going to win the division. That's really what I think. Because Redskins have not played the Eagles yet. The Eagles have not played the Cowboys yet. The Redskins have beaten the Giants and Cowboys, so they're 2-0 in the division. So they're in good shape. There's a handoff, and Breida submerges and real close. It looks like the refs are giving it to him. That looks like a good spot. They gave it to him. Good second effort by Breida right there. What up, Adam? Yep, Panthers, Steelers. I'll be doing that one, of course. Raiders must tank. The Giants must tank. So that's what's rough. I mean, you got two teams here that got a tank. You got two teams in the Niners and Giants that need a tank next week. Yeah, I think the Seahawks are doing a lot better than I thought they'd be this year, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure that they would be good, but they're pretty good. The Rams are running away that division. Handoff, nowhere. Nice play by the Raiders D there for a 2-yard loss. No, I've said that too, Giomon. We don't, everyone's like, you need to tank. No, we just not naturally lose. It's a great call right there. I mean, we do. That's what I'm saying, Ricky. What's up, Satchel? What do I think of your Padres? I don't know, man. We'll see what they do in the off season. It's off season now, so I don't know. I don't see a lot of Padres games. I mean, I live in New York, so it's not like they broadcast the Padres very often. I don't see a lot of Padres games ever. Mullins throws. Wow, he threw into a bunch of traffic there. I think the Bills or Giants, the Raiders or I don't know. You could throw these 5 teams in a hat, dude. You could throw the Bills, Giants, Cardinals, Niners, and Raiders. You could throw all 5 of those teams in a hat. And if you picked one out, you'd say they're the worst team. You wouldn't be wrong. Those 5 teams are absolutely the bottom of the barrel. Really are. The Giants have the most talent out of all those teams, without a doubt, but we don't win. So I guess the talent doesn't freaking matter. But everyone keeps talking about the offensive line, and as I've said a bunch of times, our offensive line ain't going to be fixed by next year, so why would you bring Eli Manning back? I mean, it's going to be the same damn thing. He's not a good combination with a bad line. Mullins throws. Wide open. Touchdown. More wide open. Niners putting it to the Raiders early on in this one. But as I said, look at what a young quarterback is doing for a team's morale and energy. Giants. Giants. Loretta. Look at that throw. Right on the money. He did almost drop it. I know that you're right, Goose. They did come to play tonight. They came to play. We do have skilled players. We need a quarterback, man. It's all we freaking need. The right side of an offensive line and a quarterback, and we're good. The quarterback to save the Teddy Bridgewater, man. I'm telling you right now. Teddy Bridgewater. We need him next year. Got to sign Teddy Bridgewater. Have to. Dude's 27. He ain't going to command a lot of money. If he sucks, we draft Tua in the next draft. If he's good, the dude could be our quarterback for the next 8 years. A-Bomb, your man Mullins is looking nice tonight, man. I do remember 976 Evil. That's one like I said, I mean, what I show, like I said, I probably showed 350 some odd horror movies last night. And I told a lot of guys, I couldn't really interact with you guys last night because I was just trying to get through everything. And if I interacted, that would have taken 6 hours to get through. But I saw a lot of movies on people putting there that I don't have. And I'm just like, I can't buy them all. But there is still a bunch. I never stop adding to this thing. So it just takes time. I recently, because I was going to do this stream, I kind of got back into it. I mean, I hadn't bought any in a while. I was like, you know what? It's time for me. It's Halloween. It's time for me to buy some more horror movies. So I probably added, I don't know, maybe 8 to my collection. Like Bay of Blood, I had just gotten. Um, Silver Bullet was an add-on for $5 if you spent $25. So I got Silver Bullet because I didn't have, and I didn't have Pumpkinhead, and I didn't have the Unnameable. So I remember adding those. And Session 9 I recently bought. So am I a Niners fan? No, I'm a Giants fan. That's talking A-Bomb. A-Bomb's a Niners fan. Yeah. Well, like I said, I really was just showing you how many I had. That's the thing. And to be honest with you, Geomon, like I said, there was a couple in there I've never even watched. Like Blade in the Dark, I've never even seen it. I just bought it because it's a giallo, and I want, it sounded good, but I never watched it. And there was other movies I probably haven't watched in 20 years. Like I remember there was a movie on HBO called Life Force with like space vampires. Like I need that one. Someone mentioned Nightbreed, where the monsters are actually good. I remember that. I think that's a Clive Barker film. There's a lot of, there's probably another 100 to 150 horror movies. I'm going to get the Twilight Zone the entire series of the Twilight Zone. I want to add that to my collection. There's a bunch of things I still want, but I told you guys I have just a ton of horror movies. So I, figured I would show them off last night. They Live is, like I said last night, it's when you're 12, it's just Roddy Piper and aliens. It's awesome. When you're 42 and you watch it, you see the political view in that and see how accurate that movie is with what the world turned into. It's amazing. That vision is so true today. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Oh, did you watch it, Benny? Good. I'm glad. Yeah, Black Christmas is just an amazing freaking film. Amazing. So I'm glad that you watched it, dude. It's really good. I'm glad you liked it. Oh yeah, there was a couple of them. I don't know where the hell they came from. They're just in there. Because like I said, I've done it for so long, and there's so many in there. I forget I have some of them. I have so many crappy, cheesy 80s slashers, and I love them all. It's ridiculous. Except for A Night to Dismember. That one's terrible. That's the worst horror movie ever. That and Boarding House. Car back to pass. Car looks. Car throws. Way overthrown. And they're talking about the Giants getting this freaking guy. Oh, thank you. Creepshow is awesome. But yeah, guys, 72 people in here. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I say it all the time. If you're new, I do a lot of live streams, and I always have a really good cast of guys over here in the chat, and we love doing this stuff. And they're, like I said, they're awesome guys. You guys, it's great to chat with you. And if you're new, you'll love these dudes. They're awesome guys. Here's a handoff. Doug Martin needs to have a cramp and get out of the game. Yeah, Mr. George. I used to call it that myself. The chat that's what I'm saying. The chat's very good, Jared. It really is. That's why I always mention it. The chat's fun. No, we're not gonna get Jameis Winston. He's got too much baggage. Giants don't want that baggage. I know, Newman. I'm going against the guy that has Doug Martin and Jared Cook, and I got Jalen Richard because my running backs are just completely depleted. So I need Richard to play Martin even. Like when Martin went off the field earlier, I'm like, Aaron is she's there. I saw her at the beginning of the game. She looks good tonight, man. She's looking good. Her hair's down over her shoulder. Yeah, she was. It's funny. So my son was on the couch when I put the game on, right before he's going to bed. He's just sitting on the couch, and he's looking at a book. And Aaron Andrews comes on the TV, and he gets off the couch and runs to the table because he wanted a better look. I said, "That's my boy. That's my boy. He had to get a better look." There's a pass. Brandon LaFell. So I said, that's a chip right off the old block. He's 18 months, and he knows. He already knows. What's up, Gator? What's up, Briseño? What's up, Taga? What's up, everybody? I don't know why Lynch isn't. Oh, Lynch is hurt, man. He's out for the year, I think, Bobby. That's why I picked up Jalen Richard, because I'm pretty sure Lynch is done for the year. I don't know EDP's dad. I would like to find out. She probably doesn't. She's really skinny. Carr looks. Carr under pressure. Carr escapes. Carr rolls, throws. Nelson with the catch. Yeah, Jerry Rice was the greatest ever. Yeah, he knows. He knows, Mr. George. Do I have a list of my movies? No, I don't. I should put them on a spreadsheet or something, though. I can put them on a spreadsheet by director and by year. I mean, I do that crap. I do spreadsheets all day long at work anyway. Larry Fitzgerald's not better than Jerry Rice. I would switch LT and Jerry Rice, David. The greatest ever. Carr. Martin goes nowhere fast, loses a yard. And it's probably coming back for holding. Yeah, there's no receivers better than Jerry Rice ever. I agree. I mean, that dude's amazing. Second is Randy Moss. I don't think I think it's Jerry Rice and then Randy Moss, and then you can argue. I think Randy Moss is better than Terrell Owens. To be honest with you, Randy Moss was a freak of nature, so freaking talented. I mean, my God, what's up, CM Punk? My God, the talent that he had, just amazing. 1st and 20 for the Raiders. Carr out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Throws. Can we get Jalen Richard in the game, please? I don't know, William. I'm not into politics at all. I am not into politics, although I am going to run for president in 2020. Everyone asks me to run for president in this stream, so to hell with it. I'm going to run for president. I'm going to take all you guys with me. I know I need Richard to get to play the passes. That's why I took him, because it's a PP. Well, you get a half point per reception, but it is a PPR league, so that's why I took him. Carr under pressure, and he's going to go down. Carr stepped into the rush. Carr looked like Eli right there. Stepped right into it instead of rolling right. He stepped right into the sack. Yeah, I mean, I told you, I'm taking all you guys with me when I get to the top. I like the caravan. No. Who's my running mate? I don't know. Geomon is my PR guy. No, hell no, we better not get Carr. Definitely not. 3rd and 22. This is where he's just got to dump one off to Jalen Richard for like 15 yards. Yeah. It's also a different game nowadays. But yeah, I don't have the Blair Witch Project. I mean, it's a movie. You know, for some reason I thought I did have that, but I don't. It's not one of my favorites. It's something I could definitely add to my collection, but I wasn't really a huge fan. You know. Give me the nice Briseño. I got it. I keep America great, A-Bomb. Always. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. That's a messed up movie. Gio. Brandon LaFell. So again, nothing for Jalen Richard. The only thing I can hope is that, like I said, they go down. The Raiders go down early, and then they have to throw to Richard. Yeah, that's what I need. That's really what I need. The hell with the president of the United States. I need to be the president of operations for the New York Giants. I'm not into politics, so I'd make a lousy president. But I am into sports, and I can right the ship for the Giants without a doubt. Yeah, Niners looking stout tonight, A-Bomb. Like somebody said, they came to play. And again, it's amazing what a young quarterback does for your morale and the energy level. Loletta, Giants. Loletta. Ron Effect. You know, Ron Effect ain't going to be my running mate. Ron Effect will be running away from me. What up, William? How you doing? Yeah, like I said, Jared. I am not into politics. I am not into them at all. I'm really not. I really am not. Definitely not. Oh, thanks, Afghanistan. I had fun doing that stream last night. Like I said, it took a long time to get through all those movies, but that was good, man. I was glad. I think Breezy Breeze said, I think it was Breezy Breeze said he watched Black Christmas. Somebody in here said they watched Black Christmas today and loved it. So that made me very happy that they went and checked that out. Maybe. I don't know if it'd be Tanny or Loletta, but one of them needs to start. Cruzon, you think the Cardinals have you think they have a worse O-line than we do? I don't know what we should do, Rocky. It's just we're such a mess right now. Yeah, Joe, that's just very true. Session 9, Taylor. It was session 9. That was a really creepy ass freaking psychological thriller. It was a really good movie. Very underrated, but Session 9 is a great movie. Really good. Really creepy. Like I said, it's rare. I'm thinking about it now. Like I'm just thinking about the one scene that gives me chills, and it's rare that a horror movie does that. But there's a couple of scenes that actually did like make the hairs in the back of my neck stand up. So it's rare that a horror movie does that. I was like, what the hell am I stepping on? I'm stepping on a friggin' picture down here from 12/7/99. Okay. Got a 20-year-old picture under my feet. I think the Texans in Seattle definitely. I didn't think Carolina did, but that's all I'm saying, Cruzon. This is why you and I agree with this Eli thing now. How come the Texans and Seahawks and Carolina, how come they can all score points with a horrible offensive line and we can't? Quarterback. I'm going to make the Giants great again. So you watch the New York Ripper. What'd you think of that one, Rick? That's a pretty messed up film, right? It's pretty damn violent. It's a good one, right? So it's like I said, tons of nudity and freaking gore. What'd you think about the razor blade through the eyeball and the nipple? That was a nice scene, right? It was a good one. What about the headshot at the end of the movie? That's a really good freaking slasher. That was when New York City was really freaking grimy and gritty too, back in the early '80s, late '70s. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I've not seen Event Horizon. Yeah, that was the real New York. I've never watched Would You Rather. I've never heard of it. I told you he's freaking gutted her, hardcore. She couldn't get out of there. That wasn't really like first he stabbed her right in the breast and then he gutted her. But I remember like that one just made me uneasy because she couldn't get out of there. You know, like I said, there was some really freaking violent killings in that movie. That's why all these people are like, "Oh, Lucio Fulci's misogynistic. He's a misogynist because he kills women." It's all horror movies do that. Yeah, Assault on Precinct 13 is a good one, Benny. Definitely. I hear you, Joe. Oh yeah, the city was a mess. Breida goes nowhere, loses about 4 in that one. Chud is another one. Back in 1984 when they made that, that was in the city. You could see how dirty and grimy the city is back in the 80s. Silver Bullet is underrated. That's what I said. When I got that, it was an add-on. I could add that if you spent $25, you got a Silver Bullet for $5 and didn't have it. I was like, shit. I want to buy Bay of Blood and the Unnameable anyway, and especially the Unnameable. That was a movie. I never thought I'd see that on DVD. I couldn't believe it was on Blu-rays. There's a past that's incomplete. So, oh man, I forgot the game's in New Orleans, right? I know, Giomon. Like I said, the city's just a grime. It was grimy back then. Yeah, I like New Orleans to hand the Rams their first loss in New Orleans. The Rams have to lose eventually. Do I make my own thumbnails? No. I wish I knew how to do that, but I don't. I don't know how to do that. Alfred Hitchcock is way ahead of his time, Mr. George. You're absolutely right. So the Niners drive dies. Raiders finally get off the field. And the Saints are home. I never saw the original, Benny. I did see the remake with was it John Travolta and Denzel Washington? Thanks, Eagles fan. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, but like I said, I've been collecting those for a long time. My favorite Twilight Zone episode. Great punt. Man, there's a few that I really like. Oh, man, that's tough. Favorite Twilight Zone episode. What up, Jedi? Man, favorite Twilight Zone episode. I really like Will the Real Martians Stand Up? Oh, I like that. I like Midnight Sun. I really like Time Enough at Last with Burgess Meredith. Eye of the Beholder is really good. Nightmare at 20,000 Feet is really good. People Are Alike All Over is really good. It's tough. To Serve Man, but To Serve Man might be my favorite episode. I really like the twist at the end of To Serve Man. So that if I had to choose, that's probably my favorite Twilight Zone episode. I really like the twist at the end of that. Yeah, I do like Saw. Just the original though, not what up, Brandon? Yeah, the one with the pig faces is Eye of the Beholder. That's another good twist. That's Eye of the Beholder. You're the MVP of what? I've not seen the new Halloween yet. I never liked Tales from the Crypt, Eddie. I was a Tales from the Dark Side guy, not Tales from the Crypt. I mean, I tried to watch Tales from the Crypt. I really didn't. I thought the best part of it was the Crypt Keeper, to be honest with you. To Serve Man was a good one. What up, Andre? What's up, BBD? Yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a wimpy little guy. Definitely. Yeah, man. Like I said, we got 75 people in here. I appreciate y'all joining me. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and hang out with us. Like I say it all the time. We got a great group of guys over here in the chat. Do a lot of live streams. I'm going to be live streaming the Knicks and Mavs tomorrow. It's my first Knicks game. I'm hoping I'd like to draw in different audiences, so I'm hoping that I'll draw in some more people. But Knicks Mavs tomorrow. I really can't wait to do the Sooners and Red Raiders on Saturday night because everyone's been asking me to do a Sooners game. And you're going to see such a different Bad Dog watching the Sooners because that offense is amazing. And my football team's my professional football. What's up, Dick? My professional football team sucks. I have the Burning Blue Bandit. I showed that one last night. That's a complete ripoff of Friday. It's a gorier Friday the 13th. The raft scene in the Burning is amazing. But Garbage Bowl. Jalen Richard gets 4. I got to pay attention now because my man Jalen Richard's in there. But yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't done so, guys. And again, I always appreciate you hanging out with me. No, definitely not. People have thought that, Newman. D-Town doesn't know a lick of baseball. He doesn't know anything about baseball by his own admission. Dick Strong knows a lot about baseball. That is definitely not D-Town. I really think that's a real guy. I don't think it's not Eagle Speed either. He don't know anything about baseball either. Carr, back, throws, incomplete. I've not seen the new Halloween yet. I will see it. I just haven't seen it yet. Dr. Giggles, I didn't like that movie. They got hit by a awesome. Good. Yeah, hell with them. Well, I told you, William, I am not into politics, so I really don't know what the deal is. I just know New York always votes Democrat. We're a Democratic state. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know a damn thing about politics. And when I tell you I don't know, I don't know. I live in my own damn bubble. I don't care. I have so little interest in politics. This Carr drops back to throw, and an easy completion for a first down. Yeah, I don't care about that, man. Rob Zombie is total trash. 12 Angry Men is very good. They play that on TCM a lot. Carr with a shotgun from his own 19 on 1st and 10, takes the snap, drops back. Little pressure, throws, nearly picked and caught. Jalen Richard with a huge gain. I like to see that for my fantasy team. I wish he would have taken that one the distance. It did get deflected. Good concentration by Richard on that one. Pretty much Newman. I agree with you, Andre. Saquon should win Rookie of the Year without a doubt. Handoff. He goes nowhere in a run. Definitely do not want Derek Carr. I definitely do not want Derek Carr. It's 14-3 Niners, Gustavo. Jerry Seinfeld, my favorite show of all time, is in the house. I would take Dak over Eli, but I don't want Dak either. I want Bridgewater. I've made it known I want Teddy Bridgewater here before we get a quarterback of the future. Get Martin off the field. Put Jalen Richard back in there. No, we got to put Jalen Richard in there. Didn't I just answer that, or is that still there? What's up, Sammy? Body bags is a funny one. It's 14-3 Niners. From the 49, 3rd and 6, Carr takes it, looks under pressure. He's going down again. It's like I'm watching a Giants game. So this is why we don't need Derek Carr. Do you see what we have? We already have that. We already have this on our team. We don't need this guy. We're finally getting rid of this on our team. We don't need a dude for another 4 years. We don't need another Eli Manning. We don't need young Eli Manning on our team. And like I said, Derek Carr's prime years will never be as good as Eli's prime years. It won't happen. We don't need to downgrade a quarterback. My God.
There was a memorable play the last time these two teams met. Let's take a look.
The hell? Christian, it's 14-3 49ers with about 4 minutes to go in the half. The Raiders, Derek Carr just got sacked. They're going to have to punt the ball back. Oh, yeah, no problem, Gustavo. None at all. What's up, Big Red? What up, guys? Kyler Leonard might be better than Derek Carr. I would like to know. Yeah, I don't like. I don't freaking like Bud Light, but that commercial really made me want a beer. I should have went and got the damn Fat Tire tonight because I'm out of beer. I got no damn beer to drink. Oh, it's good, Red. We're tomorrow's Friday, so that's always a good thing. Oh yeah, I remember Maglio Ordonez. Yeah, I was trash talking about a Yankee game one time. uh, yeah, if you guys, like I said, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. Do a lot of live streams, all different sports too. Well, there's no more baseball left, but I'm going to do some Knicks games. I got the Sooners and Texas Tech. I mean, I may do college games too on Saturday nights. Now that there's no baseball, maybe I'll do a Saturday night game. Maybe I'll stream some Saturday NCAA football games at night because there's usually good ones in prime time. So it might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I love Modelo. I freaking love Modelo Angel. And Soul is really good too. Not a lot of places sell Soul. There's a little Mexican restaurant that I go to. What the hell is it? I don't even remember. I think it's called Casa Real. And they actually have Soul on the menu. Not a lot of restaurants sell it either, but Soul is really good. I love Modelo, though, dude. Modelo is freaking awesome. Yeah, it is harder to find, but it's really good. It's like Corona. It really is. I keep hearing that about LSU. I looked the other day, William. I was getting the Sabres again. I was getting the damn Sabres on MSG. I don't know if I've ever had Colombian food. I love Puerto Rican food. That is my best. Oh, Leif Erickson's in the house. I guess that's better than Leif Garrett. There's the punt. Bear caught at the 20. Saquon's from Penn State. I like pizza too. It's the first half, Gustavo. I have to check the time real quick. Actually, I'll do it this way since it's on the TV. Hold on a second. Looks like there's 124 left in the half. Matt Breida with a 6-yard gain. Nick Mullins having a hell of a night. All right, I was going to say what the hell just happened. You're the greatest Viking? I hate when my chat goes out like that. Raiders should take a timeout. I think they did. Why shouldn't they? The Giants go 9. Not this year. Not this year, William. I know. Well, as I've been saying, Rocky, it's amazing what a young quarterback does for your morale and your energy level. Giants. Can we give him a try, please? Yeah. I'm sure it is. I like anything with spice, but I'm huge into Puerto Rican food. Like I said, Magnum beer down there in Puerto Rico. Oh, my God. I had these stuffed plantains down there. That was one of the best freaking things I've ever had in my life, man. It's making my mouth water. Mullins throws wide open. Huge play. All the way down to the 30. Nick Mullins tearing it up. Great throw. See, Eli would have thrown that ball behind the receiver. You see how Nick Mullins led the guy on the sling? You see how it's out in front of him so he can run? Eli would have thrown the ball behind him. What's up, Nasty Nizzle? I like I like that kid name. Nasty Nizzle. I like it. What's up, man? I have no idea what's going on here. There's a battle between I think EDP's dad and Cruzon. I don't know. But why won't they sign Jamon Brown? I don't know. I was reading an article today. I'll tell you at the end of the half. I'm going to tell you a little story about the Giants in 2008 that I read today and I didn't know. This was another good game on first down for about 7. The Niners are hurrying up, not taking a timeout here. That's pretty funny. Oh, what a shock. Giants fans, remember this guy? I only know Rick and Carl. I don't know who the other ones are. Carl's dead. Rick's leaving. They had to take a timeout. Yeah, same here, Jedi. As you saw, I have all the Walking Deads. And I never even opened them. They're all brand new. They're still in the damn. They're still sealed. I don't know. I think they're just killing them off. I don't know why Rick's leaving either, but Mullins throws. Got a man. Dropped. Santa Clara 49ers aren't playing bad tonight. Next Monday night, it's the Jersey Giants against the Santa Clara 49ers. TV shows I watch? New ones? Walking Dead, that's it. I do not watch new TV shows. I think they all bite. Do not watch TV shows. It is sports. That is really all I watch. Sports and horror movies or old reruns of like Seinfeld, old reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond, King of Queens, Married with Children. That's really it. I don't like new shows at all. I just don't like modern day television. I'm an old guy. Mullins back to pass. He throws. Back shoulder short. They're gonna have to kick a field goal. We're not gonna win next week. The Niners will beat us. The Niners will beat our ass. I'm watching Nick Mullins tear the freaking Raiders up. We're just as crappy as the Raiders. I would like to see Lavetta against Mullins. That would be worth it. They're damn close, Xavier. They really are, man. They're bad. They're bad. And he hits it. 17-3 Niners. No, I hated 2.5 men. Nope, didn't like it. I'd like to punch Ashton Kutcher right in the throat as hard as I can. Hate that dude. And I know it was Charlie Sheen at first, but still, there's just some actors I really just wish I could haul off and blast. He's one of them. Yeah, but see, I don't think it's funny. I think that show's stupid. I like intelligent comedy, man. Seinfeld was an intelligent, that was intelligent comedy. Very creative. I always say with the Kardashians, if the Purge was a real thing, that's who I'd be targeting. My favorite comedy movie. I don't like comedies, but I really like. I mean, I don't know if you'd consider 48 Hours a comedy. I thought 48 Hours was hilarious. Trading Places is really good. The Hangover was freaking funny as hell. I don't know. Maybe the Hangover might be my favorite comedy of all time. Major League is outstanding. That's a good one. That's definitely good. Brewster's Millions is funny too, man. My cousin Vinny's is really good. I wasn't a huge fan of Stripes. Major League is hilarious. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of The Naked Gun. Friday was funny. Yes, I've seen 42. Didn't like Jim Carrey. I never liked Jim Carrey, ever. I don't like anything Jim Carrey did. Oh, no, Police Academy was pretty good. I mean, they didn't need to make 19 of them, but I don't know. Billy Madison was kind of funny. All right, so let me tell you guys about so back in I read this today, Giants fans. Maybe you knew about it. I didn't. So back in 2008, this is another idiotic Jerry Reese move. Okay. Back in 2008, after Plexico Burress shot himself in the leg, the Giants had the ability to acquire Tony Gonzalez from the Chiefs. Tony Gonzalez said he wanted out of Kansas City and he wanted to go play for the Giants because he wanted to play for a contender. All the Chiefs were asking in return for Tony Gonzalez was a third-round pick. And Jerry Reese said, no, I'll give you a sixth-round pick for Tony frickin' Gonzalez in his prime. And Jerry Reese turned it down for a third-round pick. That's the kind of freaking GM Jerry Reese was. I never, ever heard that story until today. I don't know why. I don't know how I found that. But and I forgot exactly what article I was reading about it. But I'm like, you have got to be freaking kidding me that was on the table for a damn third-round pick. And he turned it away. And because they mentioned, who did he draft in the third round that year? You know who he drafted in the third round in 2009? Travis Beckham. A tight end. What a dumbass. Oh, you know who he drafted in the second round? Clint Sintham. Dude had 1 sack in his career. Yeah. This is the idiotic. I could have went back to 2009 and it just showed how piss poor Jerry Reese was. I never freaking – you saw Too Big Red? I never knew that. Aaron Ross was not a bad – I think he was drafted in 2007. Jerry Reese's 2007 draft was very good. His 2007 draft was very good. 2008 draft was not bad. And then he hit on Hakeem Nicks. I'd say that was a good pick. Mario Manningham was a good pick. JPP was a good pick. But after 2010, he missed every freaking draft pick except for Odell Beckham. That was it. I mean, Evan Ingram's a freaking miss, too. Evan Ingram's trash. He's terrible. They're already calling Evan Ingram a bust. So. Oh, I did go through them. There was I did a live stream a couple weeks ago about, it says Gettleman, it talks about Gettleman and the Redskins, although I really don't talk about the Redskins, but I go over Jerry Reese's draft picks from 2011 forward. So I read them all. I actually have that list right here still. Because I don't track my weight and stuff. But there they all are. I wrote them all down, all these freaking crappy-ass draft picks that Jerry Reese had. Build your body. Bodybuilding.com. But yeah, and he's not even a good wide receiver. I mean, he drops everything. The dude sucks. He doesn't contribute a damn thing. So, yeah, he can't catch. And he can't block. And we needed line help. Stupid. That's a great song by Journey, by the way. Great song. Nobody. I mean, Steve Perry is one of the greatest vocalists of all time, dude. Journey is not Journey without Steve Perry. I'm sorry. But Steve Perry could frickin' sing. I know. I hear you, Mike. We need a tight end that plays tight end. I can block and everything else. Not a huge Tom Petty fan. I like his early '80s stuff. I think my favorite Tom Petty song is probably "You Got Lucky." I did like Genesis. I love Phil Collins. Phil Collins is my man. I mean, this is one of my favorite singers of all time. both with Genesis and as a solo artist. Tom Petty's dead? I didn't know that. Yep, Rick Ocasek of the Cars. Benjamin Orr was a better singer, though. Of course, Benjamin Orr died really young, but Benjamin Orr sang Drive, which is the Cars' biggest hit. But I loved Def Leppard. My God, I had Def Leppard t-shirts when I was a kid. Stained, no, I don't know who that is. Oh, I did not know. Maybe I heard it. I just didn't remember. Lost a lot of freaking singers, man. David Bowie's gone. No, I was never did not like Bon Jovi that much. Best Phil Collins solo song? Honestly, I mean, who doesn't like In the Air Tonight? But honestly, I think my favorite Phil Collins song is the ballad One More Night. I just really like that song. I also love the songs on the Tarzan soundtrack. But I also like, there's so many. I like Take Me Home by Phil Collins. Like I said, In the Air Tonight. Listen, Sussudio is about as cheesy as it gets, but damn, that song gets stuck in the damn head. Billy, Don't You Lose My Number. He's good. Springsteen? Couple Springsteen songs. I mean, I like the Born in the USA album. I think that was great. Yeah, I Don't Care Anymore is a good one too. But is that Phil Collins or is that Genesis? Like I get confused because they blend together, but you didn't like the Tarzan soundtrack? Yeah, I like Son of Man. I like that one. Who's winning? It's 17-3 Niners at the half, Universal Gaming. Yeah, I have such an eclectic taste in music. It is didn't really care for Nirvana. Did not like grunge rock. Probably the only group to come out of that era that I kind of liked was Soundgarden. And Pearl Jam had a couple good songs, but I was not a fan because at that point I was starting to transition into rap music, so I didn't like the grunge movement back in the early '90s. But I have I love Metallica. Yes, I have incredibly eclectic taste in music. I mean, I listen to almost everything. I like oldies. I like '80s stuff. Nope, not a fan of Alice in Chains. Yeah. When he drills Alan and knocks him out. Faith No More, wasn't a fan, but Epic was like, I loved Epic. That song was great. That was my favorite song when it came out. I freaking loved that song, man. My favorite '90s rapper is Biggie. Well, Queen was okay. Oh God, yeah. I'm an East Coast guy. I would take Nas over Pac. I would take Biggie over Pac. I would take Jay-Z, or not Jay-Z, AZ over Pac. CCR was not bad. I mean, again, they're '70s, but I wasn't a huge CCR guy. I liked Three Dog Night. I liked the Guess Who. I'm telling you, trust me, my iPod has got so many different freaking songs. I mean, I'm definitely, my favorite genre is '90s rap. It definitely is, but I like so many freaking different. I mean, Dre was a great '90s rapper too. I don't know who the hell 6ix9ine is. I got no idea who that is. But Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild, Magic Carpet Ride. Nope, Eminem. And Eminem's a 2000s guy anyway. Definitely Nas and Biggie. I got 5 on it. Loonies. Love that song. House of Pain. They had a couple of good songs. I don't think Ludacris was a '90s rapper either. Ludacris is 2000s. E40. I had the whole of Game. I never was a big fan of E40 or Too Short, to be honest with you. I was more of an East Coast guy. Lost Boys, yeah, they were good. No, I never watched the Benchwarmers. I'm just not into comedies. I really am not. Gangsta's Paradise was Coolio. Coolio was good for a while. Run DMC, that's way back in the day. That's 80s stuff, yeah. Slipknot, not my cup of tea. Yeah, I was never Wu-Tang forever. I mean, Wu-Tang was my. I mean, there's no other. You could take every freaking member of Wu-Tang Clan, and I would take them over Pac, especially the GZA. The GZA was he was the best, man. Oh, I like Eminem. I'm just saying, I'm not. I like the first two Eminem albums, and then I don't care. I really don't. Korn, same thing. It's not. That's not my cup of tea. I don't like just death metal or whatever the hell they are. Just loud ass stuff. I think the loudest group I probably like is AC/DC. I absolutely love AC/DC. I loved Iron Maiden. Cypress Hill, yeah, I loved them too. What's up, Big Blue Elo? Killer Priest. I had the album Heavy Mental back in the day. Cube, I loved Cube. The Predator is one of the best albums. Michael Myers blows those other two away. It's not close. Sugar Hill Gang, yeah, of course. I mean, Apache and don't forget Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Africa Bambaataa. Well, UCF Jaguar. I have a week of rest. I don't need to get all screaming and yelling, man. It's nice that I don't have to worry about my team playing for a change. Now I'm looking forward to streaming the game Saturday night, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, so that everybody can see a happy Bad Dog when he watches football for a change. Mobb Deep's one of my favorite, dude. Mobb Deep, the infamous Mobb Deep's one of the greatest rap albums ever. I liked Ozzy. Not a fan of Outkast. Favorite junk food is Cheez-Its. Big Cheez-It guy. Rapper's Light is a classic. Yeah, I'll keep trying to hate everything about you. That one grew on me. I didn't really like that at the beginning, but Ja Rule, he was hot for a little bit. Foolish Demon. You changed your name. But hey, what's up, man? Thanks for jumping in real quick. What's up, Osmosis? Your team looking good tonight, man. Yeah, Cash rules everything around it. Great. Cheez-Its is my favorite. Yeah. Africa Bambaataa's Planet Rock, even though they rip off Kraftwerk. I mean, they take Kraftwerk's numbers and they take Trans Europe Express. I don't know how many of you guys know about Kraftwerk, but there's one of my favorite groups of all time. White Lines. Is that Sugar Hill Gang? I thought that was Grandmaster Flash. Best Biggie song is Juicy. Without a doubt. Juicy's probably my favorite rap song. Either Juicy or Nothing But a G-Thing. I love those two songs. Favorite Metallica song has to be One. I really like One. I really like Master of Puppets. I love Seek and Destroy. Maybe Seek and Destroy. That was really good. Quiet Storm was great. Never really liked Big Pun. Triumph is an amazing freaking song. Absolutely. I don't know if it's my favorite Wu-Tang song or not. I mean, they had so many good songs. I like Bring the Ruckus. I like Reunited. I like As High as Wu-Tang Get. Gruden's probably got one more year before they get rid of him. For Who the Bell, that's a great song too. Absolutely. Ghetto Boys are good. Favorite best boxing movie soundtrack wise. I wouldn't even know soundtracks from boxing movies. I mean, probably Rocky. I mean, it's got to be Eye of the Tiger, I would think. Rocky 3, Rocky 4, they both have great soundtracks. I mean, Rocky 4, Hearts on Fire by John Cafferty during this training scene. I listen to that one at the gym to get me going all the time, especially when I'm doing cardio. Man, I bust my ass to Hearts on Fire. And people always look at me funny when I start screaming, Drago! I don't really do that, but it'd be funny if I did. Cannabis second round KO. Hell yeah. With Mike Tyson. That was about LL Cool J, man. He was ripping LL Cool J in that one. Yeah, these teams aren't good. My favorite 80s group is Journey. Oh, hold on a second. Stop it, Aaron. Why did the camera move? Sorry, I had a moment there. Favorite boxer, Mike Tyson. Styx was really good too. Culture Club, get out of here. Jesus. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing, man? I do like the Beatles. Favorite Tupac song is "Keep Your Head Up." I love "Keep Your Head Up." Burning Heart, Survivor. Survivor had a huge. But that run goes nowhere. Survivor was huge for Rocky. Was huge for Survivor. They're another great group. Survivor. I really liked them. Foreigner is fantastic. One of my all-time favorite groups. Journey and Foreigner were my favorite groups in the 80s. Favorite Ice Cube song is today was Good Day. KRS-One was freaking awesome. No, I don't like boxing anymore. I used to like it. Nah, I don't watch boxing. I haven't watched boxing since Tyson and Holyfield left. Pink Floyd was good. Mullins. Wow, what a throw! And a catch. Wow, what a play. Oh my God. Wow. What a freaking play. Wow. Holy jeez. I have no idea what happened. The Raiders might be worse than the Giants. The Raiders might be worse than the Giants. That's horrible. Yeah, Mullins is looking good. Like I said, it's amazing what a good young quarterback does to your team's morale. Laletta. That handoff's going nowhere. Yeah, Kittle's way better than Evan Engram. Jared Cook is better than Evan Engram. Evan Engram is a bottom 10 tight end in this league. What up, Chad? How you doing? It does help me to play the Raiders. Like I said, the Raiders might be worse than us. We don't play each other this year. Spandau Ballet, I do like Gold. I love that song. Gold is a good song by Spandau Ballet. Yeah, Zach Ertz is right. Zach Ertz might be the best tight end in football. He's better than anything Dallas has, barely. Wide open Kittle. Oh, my God. The Niners are putting it on the Raiders. This Mullins kid looks pretty damn good. Oh, God, yeah. I would trade Engram in a pick for Kittle. How do we lose the 49? Yeah, the Niners will crush us next week. Big country, yeah, in a big country. I actually like that song a lot too. I remember the video for that on MTV back in '83. They were driving like four-wheelers looking for treasure. The freaking lead singer killed himself. Not it was a while ago, but I remember that. PM Dawn, oh my God. Set adrift on memory bliss. Travis Kelce, yes, he's definitely top 3 too. Frank's low places. I don't like country music. Except for Johnny Cash. I like Johnny Cash. Oh, God. I grew up on MTV, Goose. I mean, we're the same age, so you probably did too. That's why I was a big Duran Duran fan, because they were on MTV all the time. And I loved Pat Benatar back in the day. But I don't even know if I put Gronk in the top 3. Gronk is always hurt. Always hurt. So was it gay to like Duran Duran back then? I don't know. I was 8 years old. I wouldn't have known anything about it. Don't think it was. But I mean, they were dubbed the Fab Five for a reason. Those guys are incredibly talented. Oh, God, the music videos were amazing, man. No anime for me. Yeah, GTA Vice City was the best because it was 80s stuff. Prince was fantastic. Oh, we play the 49ers next year. I can't wait to watch them destroy us. No, I don't like Fine Young Cannibals. You know what? Disturbia, what, the movie? Eh. Yeah, you guys got to remember. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so I'm a big fan of a lot of 80s music. I like new wave. I like the hair metal crap. The 80s, when you grow up, you're hooked on your own music. The 80s and 60s are probably my favorite decades overall for music. Well, Vanilla Ice. It's funny. Everybody makes fun of Vanilla Ice. And yet, To the Extreme sold 18 million copies. So obviously, a lot of people liked Vanilla Ice. Michael Jackson was one of the most talented musicians of all time. What up, Techie? Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. You got Techie. You got your PBRs ready for Saturday night when we do when I stream Oklahoma Red Raid. When I do Oklahoma Texas Tech. I wanted to do that game, so we're going to get our wish. I'm going to get some Fat Tire myself. I'm going to be drinking Fat Tire that night. We're going to stream Oklahoma and Texas Tech. You're going to see a happy Bad Dog with the offense. You're going to see Bad Dog in a totally different light than you see him during the Giants game and you watch me watch a Sooners game because it's a lot of celebrating. Yeah, absolutely, Cruz. On Ice, hip-hop's the best genre of music there is. Yes, I like Elvis. I don't play video games, so no. I am a Sooners fan, Big Red, yes. Big-time Sooners fan. Men Without Hats with the safety dance? Yeah, no Men Without Hats. Yeah, today's music is not music. It's all automated crap. They don't even play instruments anymore, man. I like when groups made their own instruments. Chicago or Aha. Well, Aha only had the one big hit. It was Take On Me, and the video was the big deal there. I love Chicago. Doug Martin gets 2. Kyler Murray in that offense is fun to watch. Never was a big Tears for Fears fan. I mean, I liked Shout and Everybody Wants to Rule the World, but other than that, I wasn't a big fan. The Kittle catch and throw, that was just a ridiculous play. The Tom Tom Club sang, I can't remember the damn song. Mariah Carey stole that beat. So did Mace. Carr goes down again. As I said, we already have this. We don't need Derek Carr. We watch this every week as Giants fans. So Whitney Houston had one of the greatest voices in the history of music. Well, I think my favorite Michael Jackson song is probably Billie Jean. I really liked it. Billie Jean was good. I liked Thriller. I loved the video for Thriller when I was a kid because I like horror movies. But 3rd and 12, Carr back to pass. Carr under pressure. Carr rolls left. He checks it down. And he checks down Seth Roberts. They get 7. I feel like I'm watching the Giants offense. Raiders fans, I feel your pain. Dirty Diana, definitely one of my favorites. Good call on that one. That's a great song. I hear you, Angel. I hear you, man. I mean, this really is. I mean, it's like I'm watching the Giants today. Next Monday night when we watch Giants Niners, we're gonna see this. We're gonna see like we're watching the Raiders here, man. That Smooth Criminal is good too. He did have a lot of good songs. I like to Rock With You. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. The Boss was okay. Do I like Yes? Not really. I mean, they had a couple of songs, but I wasn't a huge fan of Yes. Scorpions were freaking awesome. I love the Scorpions. Human Nature is a good song, yeah. What songs made me mad because they played? Can't really think of any offhand, to be honest with you, because it was so long ago. I don't know, Zebra. You want to know a great song? Here, you might not know this one here. I'm type this in, and then I'm going to want you to go listen to it at some point. This is the group. The group is first, and then the song is next. So I want you to. This song gets stuck in your damn head. Go check that one out one time. Go check that one out, man. I ain't saying that, Techie. Hell no. You know what? We're gonna wreck Texas Tech. That's gonna happen. We're gonna wreck Tech for sure. I have Jalen Richard going tonight, Richard. There he is, one of my favorite names, Richard Cranium. That's fantastic. What's up, Birds guy? But yeah, I have Jalen Richard going tonight because my running backs are just beat up. I got 3 guys on buys this week. I have Dalvin Cook, probably ain't gonna play. I got Chris Thompson. I mean, I had Bilal Powell, he got hurt. So I have Jalen Richard, and the guy I'm going against says Jared Cook and Doug Martin. I'm really just hoping that Jalen Richard can cancel out Doug Martin. If that happens, then I'm in good shape. I just have to hope that Jalen Richard can get as many points as Doug Martin. They're close because Richard's got a couple of catches tonight. True. Tell me about it, Benny. Number one, we have a keeper league where you can keep 2 keepers, and we drafted 8th overall. No running backs. Le'Veon Bell, not that he's playing. Le'Veon Bell was a keeper, and so was David Johnson. Gurley went. Ezekiel went. Saquon went. Melvin Gordon was a keeper. There were so many. Alvin Kamara was a keeper. All the best running backs were keepers. And in the first round, Brady was available, and quarterbacks are actually big in our league because we play 2 quarterbacks a week. So when Brady was available, I had to take Brady. And I was like, shit, probably not going to get Dalvin Cook. I wanted Dalvin Cook. And he came back in the second round. I'm like, Dalvin Cook's there. Great. Dalvin Cook. Played 2 games. I love the Guess Who. Guess Who's one of my favorite groups? George Carlin, you mean? You get 2 keepers. And the trick is you have to have had drafted them in the last year, and you have to have kept them the whole year. So you have to hold on to them. Like last year, my keepers were in whatever round you draft your guy in, the next year you give up 2 rounds in advance. So if you draft a guy in the 12th round, you give up a 10th round pick to keep him. So my keepers from last year were Jimmy Graham, because tight ends are another hot commodity, and Deshaun Watson. This year I drafted Baker Mayfield really late, so my keepers next year are going to be Deshaun Watson, Baker Mayfield. I'm going to have my quarterbacks all wrapped up, so I'll just be able to draft running backs. The fact that me and my buddy are 5-3 with all of the freaking injuries we've dealt with is phenomenal. Do I like the Backstreet Boys? No, I don't like the Backstreet Boys. Humongous. So, yeah, guys, 71 people, man. Yeah, like I said, if you're new to the stream or new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Like that you're hanging out with me tonight. Always appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Ace of base. There's a handoff. So the Raiders are down 24-3. I think it's time for Jalen Richard to come in there and catch some passes. Yeah, well, when you got those 3 guys in your team, that's pretty good. Yes, Billy Idol is very good too. I didn't watch the Sox parade, Richard. I couldn't stomach that, man. Couldn't stomach it. I don't even know what that means. What does red or blue mean? I'm not into politics, man. At all. The Bengals, the group, the Bengals. I know this. I had the hots for Susanna Hoff forever, the lead singer of that group, because damn. But yeah, I liked Hazy Shade of Winter by them. I really liked that song. I thought that was good. Now, we're not going to stop you. This is what's going to happen to us next week. You're looking at the Giants. They're just playing Los Angeles, and they have white jerseys. They're silver and black. That's the only difference. Is where we're from. Oh my God! Another huge play. All right, this is good. This should take Doug Martin out of the game. Jalen Richard should be in there the whole time. When in Rome, they sang The Promise, didn't they? Pebbles. Pebbles screwed TLC. Wu-Tang Clan's my I absolutely love Wu-Tang Clan. Information Society, Pure Energy. I want to know what y'all thinking. Yeah, I remember the Information Society. 31-3. Just an absolute freaking rout. Thursday night football is always bad. West End Girls, Pet Shop Boys. I had the 45. I had a record of that. Yeah, they're getting crushed. I love Motown music. Love it. I mean, the Temptations are my favorite group of all time, so it is embarrassing. Flock of Seagulls. I loved Flock of Seagulls. I mean, I loved Iran, but I liked Space Age Love Song, and I liked The More You Live, The More You Love. I actually like those better than Iran. Yeah, Smokey Robinson, of course, part of the Miracles. I mean, he was really good. Final Countdown was Europe. Boys II Men, yeah, I loved them too. I liked 90s R&B and hip hop. I liked all those vocal groups. Your Jodeci's, your Boys II Men's, your Shies, your All for Ones. Tone Loc, also Wild Thing. Curtis Blow. These are the breaks. The Thompson Twins. Hold Me Now. Lies. Doctor. I tell you, you think I know a lot about horror movies, man. Freaking H-Town, Knocking the Boots. That was my jam back in the day, man. Jodeci, hell yeah. Diary of a Madman, fantastic freaking album. Tribe Called Quest, one of my favorites. Midnight Marauders is one of my favorite albums too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like Bon Jovi, and I didn't like Eazy-E. I liked NWA. I didn't like Eazy-E. Do I remember the group Breathe? I absolutely remember the group Breathe. David Glasper, the lead singer of Breathe, was an amazing vocalist. So Hands to Heaven was an amazing song, as was, what the hell was the other one? Not Don't Tell Me Lies. I can't think of that damn song. How Can I Fall? That's what it was. Bobby Brown was really good. I don't know what The Weeknd is, no. Paperboy, I didn't like that song. Rakim was fantastic, Richard. I loved Rakim. Keith Sweat, whining ass Keith Sweat. Yeah, How Can I Fall? But David Glasper was an incredible vocalist for Breathe. I think the Giants might be able to beat the Raiders. Bushwick Bill, don't know that. Scarface, never seen a man cry till I seen that man die. Great. Sinatra's I mean, I'm Italian, dude. Sinatra's like the greatest ever. Listen to The Weeknd. All right, I'll check them out. But see, I didn't care about them being gangsta. I just liked their music, you know. Sorry, Nick, I can't show the game, my man. If I could show the game, I definitely would show it. But NFL copyright, dude. If I show the game, they're gonna pull my stream down. So unfortunately, I cannot show the game. You're not missing much anyway, dude. It's 31-3 Niners. You're really not missing much of a game. Trust me when I tell you that. They hand off. So the Raiders just handing the ball off now for whatever reason. Ice-T, yeah, I like Midnight. I think that was my favorite Ice-T song, Midnight. So, I don't know why Martin's still in there. That's what I'm wondering. Put Jalen Richard in there and throw the ball to him, man. Sinatra's the GOAT. Even my kid likes Sinatra. My kid loves freaking Sinatra. That kid will be whining and screaming. I put Sinatra on, bang, he stops immediately. He loves My Way. I always say when I die, that's what we got to play. And they're still handing off for whatever reason. But again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. Like and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Please like the stream, subscribe. I always appreciate y'all hanging out. And tonight we get into freaking music. Do I speak Italian? No parlo italiano. I do not speak Italian. My great grandmother spoke Italian. My grandmother, but they both passed away before I could really. My mother never spoke Italian. After the fire, that's who sings that. The commissioner, the commissar, Tom Sawyer, Rush. Yeah, I like Subdivisions by Rush. Why isn't Jalen Richard in the game? Am I related to John Gotti? Not that I'm aware of. If I was related to John Gotti, I'd probably have a lot more money than I do. I honestly don't know. Back in Italy, there may be ties. I've always wondered, but I don't know. Yeah, the Police and Sting were pretty good. I mean, Roxanne. I mean, that's a classic. Amadeus and Vienna Calling by Falco. Those were good. 2nd and 10. There you go. Jalen Richard to some more yards. Just keep him in there the rest of the game. Now with Doug Martin. I did hear about Whitey Bulger get my Belinda Carlisle. Yeah, of course. I like Mad About You and Heaven is a Place on Earth. And what the hell else did she sing? I Get Weak. My wife looks like Belinda Carlisle, a young Belinda Carlisle. I heard that a lot. I never even realized that. Circle in the Sand. That's a video that she looks most like her. But somebody said to me, they're like bad. Well, they didn't say bad dog, but that pass gets knocked down the line. They say, you realize how much your wife looks like Belinda Carlisle? I never actually paid attention to it, but I was like, okay, she does look like Belinda Carlisle. And it makes sense because I had a huge crush on Belinda Carlisle when I was a kid. So why wouldn't I marry someone that looks like her when she was younger? Not obviously now that she's like 60 something, no, but if I had what young quarterbacks if I had to pick, what do you mean out of the draft or just overall? I mean, young quarterback, Mahomes, Watson, and Wentz. I mean, those are the three. I can't even think of two. Goff is another one. Those four guys really come to mind quick. Layla, you know that was about George Harrison's wife, right? That song, Layla. It's about George Harrison's wife. Goonies was fantastic. Surprised no one's mentioned Cyndi Lauper yet. I was waiting for Cyndi Lauper to make an appearance. Yeah, who don't like James Brown, man? The Godfather of Soul. Well, I don't care if he's a flash in the pan or not. I'll take him. Yeah, I mentioned the Bengals earlier. I had a massive crush on Susanna Hoffs, the lead singer of the Bengals. I like Hazy Shade of Winter and Manic Monday. Those are probably my favorite Bengals songs. All right, go make an announcement. Pretty much. Yeah, she was Gambler. You ain't lying, man. She was the best. She still looks amazing. She's like 58. She still looks like she's 35. Same thing with us, Sauce. This will be when we play you guys. It'll be our 5th primetime game of the year, and we're terrible. 5 primetime games out of our first 9. That's ridiculous, man. Cindy Crawford, I remember her. Sheena Easton, oh yeah, that was Prince's girl. No, I always get Sheena Easton and Sheila E. mixed up. I think my favorite James Brown song is probably Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. Bill Withers, Lean on Me. Nah, I'm not a big fan of redheads. So I never really liked Nicole Kidman. Ray Charles, what an artist, man. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. I love those guys. Stevie Wonder is my man. I freaking love Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is fantastic. Superstition's probably my favorite Stevie Wonder song. Of course, The Drifters, Under the Boardwalk. What else? Save the Last Dance for Me. The Drifters are really good. Steve Miller Band is probably rocking me and big old jet airliner. Those are my favorite Steve Miller songs. I didn't like Guns N' Roses that much. I like Sweet Child of Mine and Patience. But the Temptations are my favorite group of all time, Rick. This Magic Moment, that was by Jay and the Americans, if you're talking about that. Stevie Wonder is amazing. The Eagles are really good. I like Don Henley more as a solo artist, probably. Glenn Frey was also good with Smuggler's Blues. That was a great song. Hall & Oates, yeah. Hall & Oates was fantastic, man. Sarah, Rich Girl, or Sarah Smile, Rich Girl, Maneater, Private Eyes. Private Eyes is probably my favorite Hall & Oates song. Van Halen, hell yeah, man. Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher. OMD, If You Leave from Pretty in Pink. No, I did not like American Pie by Don McLean. I didn't like that at all. I actually hate that. My favorite sports movie, oh my God, another huge run. My favorite sports movie is probably Major League. I freaking love Major League. P-52 is Rock Lobster, Channel Z, Love Shack, Rome. I told you, man, I know a shit ton of 80s music. It's ridiculous. My favorite Rocky is probably Rocky 2 or Rocky 3 because I love Mr. T. Jefferson Airplane, yeah, Somebody to Love, White Rabbit. I mean, they changed it a bunch of Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship. I like Miracles. I like You Can Count on Me. What up, LeBron? How you doing? I still think the Redskins are the best team in the NFC. Well, I still think the Eagles are going to win the division. But right now, I still think the Redskins are the best team in the division. I picked the Eagles to win the division, so I'm not going to give up on halfway through the season. But I think the Redskins are the best team in this division right now. I think they're the most balanced by far. They got a good O-line. They got a good quarterback. They got a reemergence of Adrian Peterson. They just picked up Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix. They got two great safeties. They got Josh Norman. They got a really good secondary. They had a great pass rush. The Skins are a very balanced and a very, very good team. So I think they're the best in this division right now. Doesn't mean it'll stay that way, but right now I think they're the best overall team in this division. I did see DRC retired. Cool Runnings. That was about the Jamaican bobsled team. Selena. I remember Selena. Chicago, You're the Inspiration. It's Glory of Love. Well, no, that was Peter Cetera. That wasn't Chicago. And that's what I think. I don't think Chicago sang You're the Inspiration. I think that was Peter Cetera as a solo artist. Chicago, my favorite Chicago song might be Hard to Say I'm Sorry. That was really good. I also like 25 or 6 to 4. Saturday in the Park. Yes, I've seen Necessary Roughness. We can't get rid of Nate Solder. We'll lose money. We can't really dump him till after 2020. We're stuck with Nate Solder. Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, and Heartache. Those are the two I know about her. Archie Bunker, of course. Yeah, okay, so it was Peter Cetera then. Boys of Summer, Don Henley. Fantastic song. My favorite movie about a famous person. What up, Customs? Spice Girls. I'm trying to think of movies about famous people. If I've even watched any. Till Tuesday. Voices Carry. I can't think of one, Richard. I just can't think of a movie about a famous person that I really, really liked. I like military movies. I don't know if I'd say war movies, but like Full Metal Jacket. Do you consider that a war movie because it's about the Vietnam War? Like I love Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, I do love LL Cool J. Going back to Cali is probably my favorite LL Cool J. So either that or Mama Said Knock You Out. Yeah, I never watched a movie about Johnny Cash, but love Johnny Cash. Do I hate Will Smith? I don't know if I wouldn't say I hate him, but I'm not a huge fan of Will Smith. I liked Parents Just Don't Understand because I was a kid and I could relate to that song. But oh God, yeah, who doesn't? What warm-blooded male don't think Carrie Underwood is hot? Platoon, Black Hawk Down. I never saw Black Hawk Down. Platoon's great. People Eater. What are you talking about? The song? You talking about Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs? Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Head Games. That was Foreigner. My favorite Christmas song is probably Perry Como's Home for the Holidays. I also like Bing Crosby's White Christmas. I also like the Chipmunk song. But White Christmas and probably Home for the Holidays, they're probably my favorite. I love old. I do not like. I like old Christmas songs. 50s and 60s Christmas songs are the best. I like Blue Christmas by Elvis. Jingle Bell Rock, Buddy Helms. It's a good one. Nope. I have not seen that movie, Rick. I saw the thing on Robert Hansen. But it's Beach Boys, of course. Beach Boys stuff, I probably like God Only Knows. That was probably my favorite song with him. Die Hard is a great movie. Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé's all right. He thinks he's Frank Sinatra, man. Bublé ain't no damn Frank Sinatra. No, best Christmas movie is Black Christmas or A Christmas Story. And like I said last night, I watch those two movies every Christmas. Black Christmas and A Christmas Story. And ironically, they're both directed by Bob Clark. Yeah, 50s Christmas songs are the best. Kindergarten Cop's fantastic. Anything with Arnold. My favorite Arnold movie is probably The Running Man, though. I love The Running Man. That's a great movie. Yeah, I know. That and it's on. I thought it was TNT and TBS. A Christmas Story is on for 24 hours. And I pretty much watch it all the time. My wife hates it. I always watch it. Jingle All the Way with Sinbad. I didn't see who was injured. Nah, well, listen, I didn't like Conan the Barbarian, and I didn't like, I forgot what he was in. The Running Man was my favorite Arnold movie, though. Did they remake Kindergarten Cop? God, I hope not, man. Yeah, Rudolph is a great Christmas movie. Whereas Sarah Carter. My favorite war movie, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's Full Metal Jacket, a war movie. I mean, there is war in it. Frosty's great. I mean, I can tell you that one of my favorite lines is from Wu-Tang Clan's Triumph when Method Man says, "Guns of Navarone tearing up your battle zone." Guns of Navarone was a good movie. Little Giants sucked. I do think the Raiders are worse than the Giants. I think we might actually be able to beat the Raiders. We don't play them this year, though, so that's good for us. We need the pick. We need that number one pick so we can trade down and get a ton of picks. I've never seen Hacksaw Ridge. The Polar Express is not bad, actually. So this is a new topic of discussion: Christmas movies and Christmas songs and music. We haven't got into that one yet. No, we played it last year. I know that's what I'm saying. We don't play them. The Heat Miser and Snow Miser. What the hell is that? I love that freaking movie. Oh, come on. Come on. Is it The Year Without Christmas? What the hell is that movie? I think it's A Year Without Christmas. I think Santa Claus is sick in that movie. I don't remember. For some, damn it. A Year Without Santa Claus. That's it. Year Without Christmas. Same thing. I saw Blow a long time ago. They should. Why not? No, the hell with Nick Mullins. Give me Teddy Bridgewater. He's playing against the Raiders. Let's see what he does when he plays against the Seahawks or the Rams. Oh, I do like that song, Afghanistan. I do like that Paul McCartney. I love Paul McCartney. That dude's one of my favorite singers too. What the hell is the other? Oh, I mean, I like the Band-Aid song, Do They Know It's Christmas? Charlie Brown Christmas is a classic. Love it. I didn't really like Santa Claus. The Santa Claus. Why do I like Teddy Bridgewater? That's what I'm talking about. Just keep giving the ball to Richard for my fantasy team. No, I don't like that. Don't come out. Of course, he got banged up. Yeah, this game is ridiculous. Tebby does talents. Bird is the word. I forgot who the hell sang that. I have not seen that. I don't like Will Ferrell anyway. Not a fan of Will Ferrell at all. There's the game. Oh, it's Nebraska. Oh, I thought they said it's Oklahoma. But I like Bridgewater because, yeah, Susanna Hoffs is the best. I like Bridgewater because he's only 27, and I think he's still got a lot of talent, and he's not going to cost us anything, and he's a very low-risk, high-reward guy. If Teddy Bridgewater comes to the Giants and balls out next year, you have your quarterback for the next 8 years. The guy can play. He's young still. So, Exeter was okay. Will Ferrell, I equate Will Ferrell to a lot of the Saturday Night Live actors. I can take him for about 20 minutes, but you try to spread that 20 minutes of comedy over 90 minutes, it doesn't work. It's the same thing with Kevin James. I love him in King of Queens because he's good for 22 minutes. You get a Kevin James movie, it sucks. I can't do it. Can't do it. Have I ever seen Fear No Evil? It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey, no. I liked him in Living Color. Again, that's another example. I like Jim Carrey for about 20 minutes. I can't do full I just don't like comedy. I'm just you guys see the amount of horror films I have, right? You can see I like death. That's what I like. I like violence in my movies. Comedies just they're not funny to me anymore. New comedies suck. All the the 80s comedies are funny to The Breakfast Club is hilarious to me. It's a funny ass movie. 16 Candles is a funny movie. You know, um, like I said, Trading Places is a funny movie. Jesus, the Raiders don't know what the hell's going on out here. They might be worse than the Giants. We might have actually found a team worse than the New York Giants tonight. They're getting beat by 4 touchdowns by a team with 2 wins tonight. Top 5 comedians, I only know a few of them. Richard Pryor would be number 1. George Carlin, early Eddie Murphy, like delirious Eddie Murphy. That he was hilarious. I like Jim Jeffries a lot. I think Jim Jeffries is pretty damn funny. I can't really think of anything else. Coming to America was good. Man, I don't like Jamie Foxx. I don't like Chris Rock. I don't like Dave Chappelle. Oh, shoot. I just don't. I'm not. It's hard to make me laugh. I don't really like scripted written comedy. Like there's comments in here that are just off the hip. Those make me laugh. Or like I said, things like creative screen names, like Richard Cranium. Now you know what Richard Cranium is like a pseudonym for, but instead of just coming right out and saying it, it's intelligent the way he did the name. You understand what I'm saying? That's why that makes me laugh because it's intelligent comedy, if you understand what I'm saying. It's juvenile and it's intelligent at the same time. So I like that type of thing. That type of thing makes me laugh. Living Color. No, I don't like Joe Rogan. Throw Mama from the Train sucked. Drake better than Tupac. Stop. No, I don't know the difference between those two West Coast. Martin Lawrence, no. Oh, Jalen Richard gets back out here. Oh, yeah, I've heard that one. I'm going to get you, sucker. What about Pootie Tang? The Cosby Show. Remember that. Adam Sandler got his debut on The Cosby Show. Yeah, well, it didn't win the title. The Yankees won it, so shut it, Buck. Martavis Bryant down to the 20. Look at the Raiders. Matt LeBlanc. Cheers was fantastic. How do I feel about Nick Bosa? I really like Nick Bosa, but I don't know. I think we need offensive line more than Nick Bosa. But if we – I don't really know what the Giants are. We need so many freaking – we have so many holes in this team, man. I don't really know what to do. What's my ideal cup size? I'm not a breast man. I could care less about that, to be honest with you. Don't care. Never cared about breasts. Not a breast man. I'm an ass man. I'm all about legs. I don't care about their breasts at all. Anything more than the mouthful's a waste anyway, so I don't care about that. I have no idea, Richard. No clue who I don't care about any of that. I've never cared about chess. It's something when you're 13 you care about it. As you grow up, it's like, who cares? I don't know. I've never cared about that. I like the lower half. I don't get them either. Like, I don't know what to say. I mean, I like them. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer legs. And yeah. Those have always been my weaknesses, Richard. Those two right there. Those are absolutely my favorite. They always have been. Always. But the rest of it's good too. It's not hard to find these days, Chip. They're all over. What's going on, Adrian? Yeah, Moonlighting. I remember that. I hear you, Richard. Like I said, it ain't gonna matter to me. It's just that's never been important. But I'm not, big or small. I wouldn't toss them out of bed for eating crackers. All right. Oh God. Where is this stream going? This is what happens when you have a 31-3 game. Oh man. Archie's been. Eli needs to retire. The Giants are going to release him anyway. So, foot fetish dudes. Rex Ryan. I think Rex Ryan like Mark Sanchez's feet, right? Isn't that what it was? Big Trouble in Little China was a freaking awesome movie. It's a freaking awesome movie. He shouldn't want to tarnish his legacy. That's why I made that video about him. Just retire, dude. The Giants are going to release him. There's no way we keep him. So just retire with your head high, walk it. You have 1-2 Super Bowl MVPs, you're going to Canton. You have nothing left to prove. You're not the same player you once were. Just walk away. Where the hell is Jalen Richard? I check the stats. He's 4 for 45, so he has 6 points for me. That's about what Doug Martin has for him. So that's good that they're even. I wish Richard would get back in this game for me. Carr under pressure again. Goes down. Oh, he fumbled. I think the Niners got it. Oh, look at, you see that roundhouse kick the dude just threw? And now he's dancing. And now he's what the hell was that? Derek Carr is close to being worse than David Carr. Oh, of course they trick or treat in New York. What's the worst comeback about the Giants you've ever been told? I don't know what that means. Oh, they got to kick the field goal. Oh, he missed it. Ah. Why wouldn't he miss it? Oh, man. Jesus. Oh, my God. Jesus. The game is a comedy in itself. Raw dogging? You go raw dogging? 100 million. I know, for Gruden? Ridiculous. I know, it's pretty funny just reading these damn comments. I think y'all need to I know, I wish the Knicks are playing right now. For sure. No, there's a difference between a big ass and a fat ass. There's a big difference between those. Gruden sucks. He's terrible, man. He's terrible. No, I don't watch UFC. Well, sometimes though, Blitzkin, when you're out of the league for a long time, the game changes, and it's hard to it's really hard to get it back sometimes. So who knows? I wish baseball was still here too. Next year when baseball season starts, I'm definitely going to do some Yankee games. I won't do every one, obviously, but when they play the Red Sox, I'll probably stream some of those games just for the hell of it. Maybe when they play the Mets, I'll stream those as well. So they'll be good, man. Like I said, I plan on doing a lot of sports live streaming, so I'll find something. Whether once football's over, it'll be basketball probably or whatever. And then once baseball gets here, we'll get into that too. So, Jay Gruden would whoop John Gruden's behind. I wish we had McVay as our coach too. I should live draft. I should do live draft. I could do that. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I say it all the time, Joe. Giants versus Alabama. Alabama would give us the game. The Giants and Raiders are horrible. Two worst teams in the league, without a doubt. But if you're new to my channel, man, please like and subscribe, guys. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of these, so check it out. We always have very interesting. This is probably the most interesting conversation I saw over here so far this year with these streams. But this is what happens when it's 31-3, I guess. But it's a good group of dudes over here. So if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and hang out with us because, like I said, Sometimes when you have a 31-3 game, the best thing about it is the chat because it's very entertaining. So they're yeah, exactly, Customs. That's exactly what they need to do. Just keep a camera on her. Wow, UCF and Temple, huh? I don't know anything about either one of those teams. The only reason I'm keeping this on here is because Jalen Richard on my fantasy team. I mean, Jalen Richard almost has as many points as Cook and Doug Martin. If Jalen Richard could outscore both of those guys, then I'm really in good shape. I'm a Sooners fan too. I'm live streaming Texas Tech and Oklahoma on Saturday, custom. So you want to join me for that one. And as I told you guys, you're gonna see a much happier Bad Dog watching football on Saturday night than you do on Sunday. So you can see me act like a raving lunatic celebrating. Tech, you know what's coming. I mean, you have succumbed to your fate that the Sooners are absolutely going to whoop your ass. You know that's coming. It's all right. Just drink your PBR and just sit back and take it. I mean, you know it's coming. We already decided like 52-31 Oklahoma. I'm not watching the Hodge twins. They blow. I don't understand why they even are as big as they are. They don't know a damn thing about anything. Trash. Yeah, I liked Billy Joel. Billy Joel was good. The only team that could beat Bama is Oklahoma. We could beat Bama. Maybe we couldn't, but I really want a shot at them. I know. Grillica Joe with D-Twan was freaking awesome, man. What's their advice? Oh. Hodge twin? I do go out and do what I want to do. Well, listen, whatever I'm doing is obviously working okay for me. I just think that's Carr. It could be because he's taking too many hits because Eli Manning looks spaced out too. Oh. We want Bama. Yeah, it'll be good because Oklahoma is probably the best offense in the country, but our defense isn't great. Even though we got rid of Mike Stoops, so we're a little better now. But the Hodge twins are on roids anyway. They cheat. They cheat. They're either on that or they're on trend. They cheat. Garbage. Screw them. Actually, I don't know. I don't really care what they do. Tech's not. I don't think Tech is ranked. Tech is 5-3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be like that game, Foundation, but that was a great freaking game. That one, the 2016 Tech Mayfield and Mahomes was fantastic. The Chiefs play the Browns this year. It ain't going to be like Tech and Oklahoma, but they will meet up again this year. I don't know, Richard. It's a good question. I mean, no matter how many teams they put in the playoffs, they're going to be like, well, they should put more. This team should have made it. That team should have made it. So I guess they'll never be satisfied. I think where they have it's good. I don't think you need to play that many games to win a national championship, to be honest with you. DeAndre Washington, what the hell is he doing in there? Oh, Derek Carr's not in there. That's why they put everybody on the damn bench. Oh, it's Sunday? Thoughts on Teddy Bridgewater? Chris, I want Teddy Bridgewater here. If you've watched my video, if you're not subscribed to the channel, dude, please like and subscribe. And I'll just say, go back and watch a lot of my videos because Teddy Bridgewater is a guy that I continuously say that I want the Giants to sign in the offseason because he's 27 years old. He still has a world of talent. He was very good before that injury with the Minnesota team that had no weapons. He's not a scrambler, but he is mobile. And if he can extend plays and get out of the pocket, he still has a big arm. He can hit receivers down the field. So I definitely am all in on Teddy Bridgewater. I want Teddy Bridgewater to, if nothing else, to bridge the gap to our next quarterback. And if he ends up being really good, he's only 27, so we could have him for the next 5 to 8 years. So I don't think there's anything wrong. I think Teddy Bridgewater is the guy we should go after, to be honest with you. So, I can't believe that Jalen Richard is not in the damn game. I got DeAndre Washington in there. He didn't even make it. Well, he fell forward. Maybe I'll give it to him because they feel bad for him. Genetics only take you so far. They only take you so far. And then if you want to go past it, you have to do something. Of course Arnold used steroids. He completely admits it. Does Texas play tomorrow? They play West Virginia this week. They play West Virginia. Yeah, Arnold was great. Yeah, they're going to be a round robin between Texas, West Virginia, and Oklahoma. But Oklahoma is better than all those teams. Oklahoma will win the Big 12 again. They're the best team. Now that they got rid of Mike Stoops, now we should be well on our way. Oh, my God, The Rock definitely used steroids, without a doubt. He lies about it, but sorry, you don't have gynecomastia without using that crap. That doesn't just all of a sudden show up on a man's chest. The whole reason guys end up with that is because there's so much fake testosterone in your body that your estrogen levels have to also raise, which causes freaking fatty tissue in a man's pecs, which is why The Rock had freaking surgery to remove that crap. So he absolutely took that crap. Absolutely. Wow, they stopped him on 4th down. This is ridiculous. I got no idea about Brock Lesnar. I mean, he don't really look cut to me. He just looks like a massive dude. I don't care about the Hodge twins. I could care less. I don't even watch them. I don't care. I know who they are. I could care less. I don't watch other bodybuilders or whatever because what works for you works for you. I don't need advice. I've been doing this a long enough time. I've done enough research. I know what I'm doing. I know my body. I know my training, techniques. I don't care what anyone else says. I really don't. They're not going to tell me anything I don't know. No, I could care less. I mean, I don't care. They're two dudes on YouTube. They don't compete, so it doesn't matter to me. Oh, Adolf is in the house. He did? I don't even know. I like how when Adolf gets in here, everyone loves Adolf. They love him. Chucky needs to get back in the booth, without a doubt. Does Barkley use them? I have no idea. No clue. And again, I don't care about relationships either. I could care less about relationships. I've been married. I've been with my wife 19 years. I could write a freaking book on relationships. Honest to God, truth. No man will ever be able to figure out women. It's impossible, but I know about as much as a man can know. I played the game for a long time. I have 3 of them, Taylor. What happened to John McCain back from the dead? Saquon's legs are ridiculous. It's crazy. How come the Giants weren't in the running for the playoffs? The Ultimate Warrior, he used the roids. Oh, he absolutely used them. You could see when he came back after he left for a little while how much smaller he was because he got off of them. Or pretty much every wrestler's used those. Not just for their physique because it's part of their job, but for the recovery. They need to recover fast. Their bodies go through hell. This is why most of them die so early. They do steroids. They do all kinds of drugs. Yeah. So see, Rick, I mean, again, I've been around a while, so the relationship thing is why, it's much different now. UCF. EDP needs to use them. Well, just putting them in your body isn't going to turn your physique into a massive physique. You actually have to use them for what they're intended for. I can always tell the guys in my gym that are on it because they don't work out and they're huge. They do 1 set every 20 minutes. I'm like, how the hell are you getting big doing it? They'll do 5 sets and they'll leave for tonight. I'm like, how the hell you got such a physique when you don't even work the damn thing? $31-3. This is ridiculous, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Playboy. Yep, pretty much. Bodybuilders today look horrible anyway because they all use that HGH and they get them swollen intestine guts. It looks horrible. That's why I always say the guys back in the 70s that used them properly, like Arnold, that's why he looked as amazing as he did. They had way better physiques in the 70s than they do nowadays. Like Lou Ferrigno was jacked out of his skull. Lou Ferrigno is my guy. You know the bubble gut, Palumboism is what it's called. Ivan Putski had that Palumboism gut. He didn't use HGH, that wasn't even around back in the day, but yeah, they don't even pay attention to legs anymore. Everybody in the gym, they don't care about legs. I work my legs probably like Saquon Barkley does, but I don't have Saquon Barkley's genetics, so they'll never get there. But that's the day I work the hardest. Leg day. It's the most important day of the week. All your freaking powers in your damn legs. I've never understood why people skip that day. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Yeah, I mean, these guys are a shell of themselves after they get out of wrestling. So Hercules was on some roids. All the wrestlers in the 80s were on steroids. McMahon was on steroids. I mean, that's what he wanted. He wanted big, muscular wrestlers. So they all took the crap. Wow, they got the first down. I'm not even paying attention to this. There's a loss of 5. I didn't know EDP had a girlfriend. Lyle Alzado, steroids killed him. Let me see what the score is here in my fantasy league. I think he only scored 9 points and he scored 6.5. That's really not that bad. I wanted Richard to even out Doug Martin, and he kind of did. So let's see where I am tonight in fantasy. I think I'm losing 9.5 to 6.5, which isn't bad considering that the dude has 2 guys and I have 1. 9.5 to 6. So that's actually not too bad. All my damn guys are questionable, though. All right, Thompson's probably not playing. So I'm going to have to play. I'm going to have to play. Oh, my God. I got nobody to freaking play. I'm not going to be able to use Mohamed Sanu either. He's hurt. So many. I have 3 guys on buys and 4 guys that are questionable. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, exactly. RW9. Exactly. Yeah. I wish I had any of those guys. Running backs are impossible to get in my league. If you draft late, you're not getting a running back. Thompson will play. It says Thompson didn't practice again today. Says he didn't take part. After missing 2 games due to knee and rib injuries, Thomas returned this past Sunday, but he hurt the other side of his rib cage. So, I don't know. I'm like tired. Well, I am tired. I'm not that tired, but I am tired. It's not even that I'm tired. It's that this game is 34-3. I mean, it's just. Yeah, Joe Mixon went in the first round. I told you, no running backs are available in my league. The fact that I got Dalvin Cook in the second round, I was so thrilled about that. And he's played 2 freaking games. He's been hurt all damn year. What's up, Cammy? You got a marathon in a month. That's another thing. Nobody mentioned Marathon Man. There's a damn good movie right there. Marathon Man. That's a great freaking movie. Do I do decline bench? I don't use barbells to bench. It's bad for your shoulders. It's really bad for your shoulders, especially when you're my age. So no, I don't. My decline press. I do decline press with the cables. That's about it. That's what it is. I don't like using that bar. It tears your labrums off. Yes, Dustin Hoffman was in that. Yeah, Dalvin has been horrible this year. I don't arch my back when I'm benching. Rain Man, yes. Yes, I do pec flies. I do incline pec flies and flat pec flies. Yeah, I don't have things with Robert Woods. I had Will Fuller. He tore his ACL. There's another damn injury on my team. I had Bilal Powell. His career's over. There's another injury on my team. I got 4 guys listed as freaking questionable this week. Like I said, the fact that I've had all these damn injuries that I've had and we're 5-3 is pretty amazing. Which NFL player do I think I can beat up? Is that what that said? I could probably kick the hell out of Eli Manning. Yeah, you're in trouble. It's like me. I mean, I have to play, what's his face? Cannon from the Jets. I got to play Trenton Cannon for crying out loud. Or I could just get another receiver and put him in my flex position. I mean, I have D.D. Westbrook on a bye. I have Sterling Shepard on a bye. I'm going to have to just – there's nobody in this freaking pool. Like, there's nobody here to grab wide receiver-wise. I mean, Mike Williams is probably the best guy. Cole Beasley. I could take Jakeem Grant. When they talk to her, they need to show her so we know she's talking about it. Oh, dude, I have elbow tendonitis right now, right here. Golfer's elbow. It's starting to heal, but this hurts like hell. I've had tennis elbow in both of my elbows. Not at once. Both of them took 9 months to heal because I don't stop. But wicked tendonitis because I'm older. I mean, it just happens. But ever since I got rid of doing the barbell and went to dumbbells, my labrums are fine because my arms aren't locked. Also, not to mention when you're using a barbell, your strong hand can push the barbell and do more of the work than your weak arm. So the dumbbells make you use them both equally, and it also works all your stabilizer muscles. It's just such a better workout to use dumbbells than it is a barbell. It really is. So, who do I think is going to the Super Bowl, Adrian? My picks at the beginning of the year were the Texans and Saints, so I'm sticking with that. Texans didn't look like they were getting there, but they won 5 in a row, so why didn't you throw it to Jalen Richard? If he's even in there. It's funny. I heard Derek Carr trying to give some speech at the beginning of the game. Do it for the man next to you. Let's get this W. Oh, my God, you guys suck. I thought I went before the season started. I picked them, so I'm not going to give up on them. All right, sounds good, Andrew. Yes, tomorrow, Knicks Mavs. I'm streaming the Knicks and Mavs tomorrow. Good to do a Knicks game tomorrow for the first time. That should be that'll be fun to do that. Mavs, baby, get out of here. Knicks. The Knicks are taking it tomorrow. Oh, my God. Come on, guys. What about the Knicks? Hey, you got a lot of guys on buys, Nick. I would definitely start a running back over a wide receiver. And of all those guys, I'd probably start Kerryon Johnson. Yeah, I know. I picked the Saints in that one too, only because they're home now. Yeah, Gronk just can't stay healthy. No, I don't squat ever. Well, I have a bad back, so I can't squat or deadlift anyway. And you can do a leg press and push a sled, and it ends up being the same thing. So I do that instead. What's up, Anatana? How you doing? Nah, this is pretty damn bad. Well, I have seen worse games. I mean, I watched us get destroyed by the Rams last year, like 51-14. That was pretty freaking awful, dude. That was bad as hell. That was really bad. I've seen a lot of big games with us. And you gotta remember, I've been watching football a long time, so. But this is a horrible game. It seems like every Thursday night game is a blowout. I'm only watching this because Jalen Richard's on my fantasy team. I don't even know if he's in the game anymore. AJ McCarron sucks. The best thing about this game tonight, it ended extremely early. Oh, no, Shankill, we did. The Dallas Cowboys crushed us. The Washington Redskins crushed us. Those games were not close. And the Saints beat us, I think, 33 to whatever the hell it was, 33-13. They killed us, too. That's true, Chip. Aaron is always good. Wow, they punted. They didn't even go for it. The Raiders are worse than the Giants. I think we'll give the Niners a better game than this. We're going to lose to them, but we'll give them a better game. So, yeah, but they may go quarterback because they're going to get rid of Derek Carr. They're trying to, so they may go quarterback. Nice, Benny. Yeah, Entertain is the man. He is definitely the man. Absolutely. No, God, no. No Carr to the Giants. Like I said, Richard, I watched Derek Carr tonight. The Giants fans, we watch that every week. Him going down in a heap and throwing bad passes. So, any overhead pressing? No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, we want Teddy. No, we don't need a wide receiver at all. We're fine on wide receiver. We need offensive line and quarterback. Offensive line, quarterback, and defensive end. That's what we need. And cornerback. EDP got terminated again. How the hell does he keep getting terminated and keep coming back? What the hell is going on there? Well, at least I'm only 3.5 points down. Not bad considering that guy had 2 guys going tonight and we only had 1. Done with this game? Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, you should. EDP's dad. It really is crazy, man. I definitely think that the Niners will beat us, Giants pride. I don't think the Raiders could beat us. I think the Raiders are worse than we are, to be honest. They're terrible. They're really freaking bad. Depending on where he picked, Chad, I don't want a quarterback in the top 5. We're going to draft top 5. There's no quarterback. I like Justin Herbert. He's not worth a top 5 pick. I'd rather draft Bosa, but if nothing else, I would like to trade back and get more picks and build our offensive line and sign Teddy Bridgewater as from a free agent. Sign Bridgewater. So that's really what I'd like to do. Trade back, get picks, build our offensive line, bring in Teddy Bridgewater for a couple of years, see what he does. Or bring him in for a year, see what he does. And if he's good, then we can keep him. And if he sucks, we can draft Tua. Because you have more picks next year, you could trade more picks to trade up and get Tua. So, oh, God, hell no. Well, we couldn't have got Baker anyway. Baker was gone. Baker was the only quarterback I wanted. Definitely not Darnold. God, I don't like Darnold. I don't like Darnold. I don't like Allen. I don't like Rosen. All of those quarterbacks would have been sitting behind Eli Manning anyway. And then you're going to bring in Sam Darnold to a team with a horrible offensive line and Wayne Gallman as the starting running back. That would not be good for Sam Darnold. He would have no chance to succeed with the Giants. Neither would Josh Allen, neither would Josh Rosen. Neither one of them could succeed with the Giants. So absolutely, Saquon Barkley was the correct pick for the Giants. Absolutely. Baker reminds me a lot. Baker reminds me of, he's kind of a combination of Russell Wilson and Brett Favre. He's definitely a gunslinger like Brett Favre, but he's about the same size as Russell Wilson, and he's mobile like that. So he kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I'm interested to see what Baker does now that Cleveland got rid of their coaching staff, and he should be better because they didn't know what the hell they were doing over there in Cleveland. Yeah, pretty much, Benny. It just would not be a good situation for a rookie quarterback to come in with a bad offensive line and no running back. You want a solid running game for a rookie quarterback. It takes a lot of pressure off a rookie quarterback. I mean, that's why Dak had such a great rookie season, because Ezekiel Elliott tore it up. I mean, that was why. And then once teams started to shut down Zeke and he got suspended 6 games, Dak is not the damn guy. He's just not. You can't get running back late in the draft, but you're not getting a running back the caliber of Saquon Barkley. That's for damn sure. Leave Dak alone. I can't, but Dak's not a good quarterback. He's just not. He can't throw down the field. He's not accurate at all. And he's not beating you with his arm. It's the truth. You think EDP tries to get terminated? That's true. I mean, there's guys out there. I mean, Terrell Davis was a 6th-round pick. The dude's in the Hall of Fame. I mean, you can find them, but, it's rare. But you know what, guys? I appreciate you joining me tonight. I'm going to get some sleep tonight. This game ended early. This game was absolutely freaking terrible tonight. This is probably the worst game that I've streamed. I wasn't going to do it, and I said, the hell with it. It's a primetime game. I got to stream it. This is just what I do, and it sucked. But the conversation was very interesting tonight. So I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me. tomorrow night, Knicks, Mavericks. Tune in for that because it should be fun. The Knicks suck too, so it's going to be a long year for me, but it should be awesome. It'll be the first basketball game that I streamed all year, so I hope you join me for that. And, yeah, I'm going to live stream the Knicks game tomorrow because it starts later. I might get down here about, the game might be a couple minutes in because I get down here later. But I am going to stream the Knicks tomorrow. I've been waiting for them to have a later game because normally I don't get down here until about 9 o'clock, and by then the Knicks are usually halfway over. So an 8:30 game, they're probably not going to start around 8:40, somewhere in there. I should be able to get almost the whole game. I shouldn't miss very much of the first quarter, if any. So I'm going to stream that tomorrow. It'll be the first Knicks one I've done, and I'll try to do more, but the timing of those is difficult for me. But anyway, it's 11:15, so I'm actually going to get some damn sleep tonight because it didn't end at 12:15. So you'll have a good night. Enjoy your Friday tomorrow, weekend night tomorrow. Join me for Knicks Mavs. And again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow. It's Bad Dog. I'm out. Peace.